Welcome, and thank you for being here. What I want to show you today is a gold trading strategy, how it works, what it has done, and how you can copy it inside your own account. The headline is on the screen: 20 consecutive positive months. And every trade this strategy has made is published and independently verified, so you can check the record yourself rather than take my word for it. You do not need any trading experience to use it, and your capital stays in your own account, under your own control the whole time. Let's begin with the market this strategy trades. Currency markets are the largest financial markets in the world. Around $9.6 trillion changes hands every single day. Gold alone accounts for roughly $361 billion of that daily volume, and the market runs 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. That size matters for a practical reason. Gold is one of the most liquid instruments in the world, which means positions can be opened and closed without moving the price. It trades continuously across London, New York, and Shanghai, so there is almost always a buyer and a seller. And execution quality does not depend on how large your account is. This strategy trades gold, and only gold. One instrument. If you want to be in this market, you have two options. The first is to trade it yourself. That is a difficult road. Academic research on retail day traders found that 97% of those who keep at it lose money, and brokers' own disclosures typically show 70 to 80% of accounts losing. It takes years to learn. Every decision is yours, and so is every mistake. The second option is to follow a strategy that already has a proven record. 15 years of professional experience in this case, with every trade published and independently verified, and nothing required from you. But before you copy anyone, there are 5 things you should check: how long the record is, whether it is independently verified, whether you can see every single trade, whether the drawdown is disclosed, and whether it is real money, not a backtest. The next slides go through all 5. This is the strategy. It is called Sonic AI. It trades gold, and it is available exclusively through tag markets. The record is tracked on MyFXBook, which is an independent verification platform. 3 numbers, as of the 26th of July. A total gain of 27.2%. An average monthly return of 1.16%. And a win rate of 82% across the full verified record. 1.16% a month probably sounds small, and I want to explain that number properly, because it is easy to misread. It is the return on the trading portfolio, not on the money you deposit. Those are 2 different figures, and later in this presentation, I will show you why the difference is so significant. The chart is the verified growth curve from November 2024 to today. This is a live account, so current values may differ slightly. The MyFXBook link is at the bottom of the slide. Here is the same record broken down month by month, straight from MyFXBook. 20 months, from November 2024 through June 2026. All 20 positive, none negative. The average is 1.16%, the best month 1.78%, the weakest 0.55%. And the deepest drawdown across the whole record was 0.86%. The middle column is worth a look. The first 10 months were traded privately. From September 2025, the account has been public on CopyX, which means every trade since then has been visible to anyone in real time as it happened. The results before and after going public are in the same range. July is still in progress, so it is not included in the table. At the bottom, you can see the trade frequency. Typically 1 to 3 trades per day. In poor conditions, the strategy has taken as few as 4 or 5 trades in an entire week. That is intentional. When the setup is not clear, it stays out of the market. Capital preservation comes before monthly return. The name says AI, but the trading decisions are made by people. Sonic AI is a German trading team with 15 years of experience managing real capital for private family offices and institutional clients. Their systems monitor the gold market continuously, but no position opens without a trader deciding to open it. Their timeline is on the screen. From 2011 to 2024, they traded private mandates with no public record. In November 2024, they opened a live account at Tag Markets and started publishing every trade to MyFX book for independent verification. Since September 2025, the strategy has been available to everyone on CopyX. It now has more than 347,000 followers, and it is ranked #1 on the platform as of July 2026. One instrument, one specialist team, and 573 published trades. This is the actual trade history from MyFX book, not a summary. Every one of the 573 trades, with the date, the entry price, the exit price, how long it was open, and the result, winners and losers. 4 figures from that history. Around 87% of trades in the public period closed positive. The longest run of consecutive losses in 10 months of public history was 2. Most trades close in under 15 minutes, and the strategy never holds a position overnight. Every trade is opened and closed within the same trading day, so there is no exposure to overnight or weekend gaps. And the largest single losing trade on record cost 0.04% of the portfolio. To put that last number in context, on a portfolio of $1,000, that worst trade would have cost 40 cents. Your money sits in your own account at the broker, so let me tell you about the broker. Tag Markets is operated by TM Financials Limited, registered in the Republic of Mauritius, company number C185265. It is licensed by the Financial Services Commission of Mauritius under license number GB 21026-474 as a full-service investment dealer, and has held that license since February 2022. All of it is verifiable on the FSC Mauritius Online Public Register. On the right, you can see the scale, more than 1 million client accounts, over $740 billion in monthly trading volume, 75 liquidity providers with primary liquidity through GBE Prime, around 6,000 new clients every day, and customer numbers have grown roughly 26-fold since January 2025. Tag Markets also holds an insurance policy, and I want to describe it accurately. It is placed 100% with underwriters at Lloyd's of London, arranged through CBC UK Limited. It covers up to $1 million per claimant, subject to a shared aggregate with another group entity. The current period runs from April 2026 to April 2027, and it is renewed annually. The certificate is published on the Tag Markets website, policy number TT2603133. Now the important part, in the box at the bottom. This policy covers broker insolvency only. It does not cover trading losses. It does not cover market downturns. It does not cover the strategy underperforming. Your trading capital is still subject to normal market risk, and the full policy terms govern. What is shown here is a summary, so broker risk and market risk are separate things. This policy addresses the first one. CopyX is Tag Markets' own copy trading platform, and it is what connects your account to the strategy. Once you are connected, your account takes the same trades as the Sonic AI master account in real time, with position sizes scaled to your own deposit. A larger account trades larger positions, a smaller account trades smaller ones. After setup, nothing is required from you. Before you connect anything, you can see the strategy's full history. Every past trade, the drawdown, the win rate, the return. No prior Forex experience is needed, and the setup takes a few minutes. The cost is a 30% performance fee, deducted automatically from profits once a week. You keep 70%. There are no management fees, no monthly subscriptions, and no joining fees. So if there is no profit, there is no fee. And this is the part worth emphasizing. You never transfer money to a manager or into a fund. Sonic AI trades inside your own broker account in your own name, and you can stop copying the strategy whenever you want. Now back to that 1.16% a month and why it matters more than it first appears. Tag Markets offers amplified accounts at 12 times and 24 times. You deposit your capital, the broker amplifies it through its liquidity providers, and Sonic AI trades the larger portfolio. Take a $10,000 deposit. On a 12x account, the strategy trades a $120,000 portfolio. On a 24x account, $240,000. Same deposit, same strategy, same trades. Only the size of the portfolio changes. 1% on $120,000 is $1,200. 1% on $240,000 is $2,400. Based on the public copy X period, September 2025 to July 2026, that historically worked out to roughly 5 to 9% net per month on deposited capital for the 12x account, and roughly 10 to 17% for the 24x. Those figures come from the historical record. They are not projections. Leverage works both ways, and it magnifies losses just as it magnifies gains. So each account type has a hard drawdown limit. 10% of the portfolio on the 12x, 5% on the 24x. If it is reached, the account closes automatically. For context, the deepest drawdown in the public period was 0.26% of the portfolio. Two practical details. Deposited capital is locked in for 30 days, which the liquidity providers require. Profits can be withdrawn from the first winning trade. Here is what that looked like on a real account. This is a verified MT5 statement from the 25th of February to the 27th of July. The investor deposited $10,000, amplified 24 times into a $240,000 trading portfolio. Gross trading profit was $13,161. Commission, $437. The 30% performance fee, $3,817. That leaves a net profit to the investor of $8,906. On $10,000 deposited, that is 89.1% over 5.1 months from a single deposit with no capital added. An average of 17.5% net per month on deposited capital, non-compounding. Just over $5,000 of that profit has already been withdrawn, and the rest is still in the account. This is one real follower account. Individual results vary, and past performance does not indicate future results. And a second account with a larger deposit and a slightly longer period. $25,000 deposited on the 31st of January, amplified 24 times into a $600,000 portfolio, verified through to the 26th of July. Gross trading profit, $35,371. Commission, just over $1,200. Performance fee, $10,249. Net profit to the investor, $23,915. That is 95.7% on capital over 5.8 months, again from a single deposit with nothing added. An average of 16.5% net per month, non-compounding. Notice how close the two accounts are, 16.5 and 17.5%, on different deposit sizes and different start dates. Both sit at the upper end of the historical range I showed you earlier. The deposit size changes the amounts, not the percentage. Let's talk about the risks properly, because there are two different kinds here. The first is market and strategy risk. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Gold market conditions can change, and the strategy may underperform or fail. On a 24x account, a 5% portfolio drawdown closes the account automatically. What the record shows so far in the public period is a maximum drawdown of 0.26%, a largest single trade loss of 0.04%, and no more than 2 consecutive losses. That is a strong record, but it is not a guarantee. Capital can be lost, so invest only what you can afford to lose. The second is broker risk, and this one is mitigated. The broker is regulated by the Financial Services Commission of Mauritius under license GB2 1026474. Insolvency cover is placed with underwriters at Lloyd's of London, up to $1 million per claimant, subject to a shared aggregate with the premiums paid by tag markets. And there is institutional infrastructure behind it, with 75 liquidity providers. And, to repeat the note at the bottom because it matters, the insurance protects against broker insolvency. It does not cover trading losses, market downturns, or strategy underperformance. Getting started takes 3 steps. First, open your account. Register at tag markets through your partner link and complete identity verification. Second, fund it. You can start from as little as $10. Your capital stays in your own account, under your own control at all times. Third, connect to Sonic AI on Copy X. From that point, every trade is copied automatically and nothing further is required from you. The setup takes minutes, and there is support available at every step. Many people start small, watch how it behaves for a month, and add to it from there. One more thing, which is optional but useful to know about. BIX is a tag markets partner card, accepted at over 100 million locations worldwide, wherever Visa is accepted. It includes companion airport lounge access, hotel discounts of up to 65%, rental car insurance, travel insurance, event access, and a 24/7 concierge. The process is simple. Withdraw your profits in USDT, hold them in your own self-custody wallet, and pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay. To be clear, BIX is a separate service operated by a partner. It is not a tag markets or Sonic AI product. Stablecoins held in your wallet are not covered by the insurance described earlier, and availability, limits, and benefits depend on your country of residence and card tier. Finally, the risk disclosure. Please take a moment to read this slide in full. Thank you for your time.